We got to go to a pumpkin patch.
I can't fucking wait, dude. I've been waiting for years to get a squash.
We didn't do any of the promises, but I mean, the way this worked out, because it's been teetering for months.
Yes.
I feel like next month it'll go back down with the drop-offs and then come back up.
Shut up, Adam.
That's how it works.
Why do you have to be negative? Maybe we'll stay.
It's not negative.
It is.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well,
Why can't we celebrate?
Why
for
are you
a second?
hyper-focused on the money instead of the pumpkin patch?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not.
You really just were, man. You're trying to steal the pumpkin patch
You got
from me.
charts and dollar signs rolling around
Bro,
your head.
you
the
know I
cent
don't believe
symbol.
in money. That's
Yeah.
the thing I always say.
No, yeah, because you would rather we go back to coins.
I'm thinking about how good my
The gold
delts
standard.
The gold standard.
I'm thinking about how good my delts look in a crew neck, walking around that pumpkin patch.
Mm-hmm. Just poking out a little
Some
bit.
dumb bitch dragging her kid around in a radio flyer.
Mhm.
You know, her husband was killed in Iraq.
That's right. That's pussy for us. That's
And
for the team.
That's for us. That's for the hero. I'm like, hey, what's up? We just hit $50,000.
Yeah, there's more than one type of hero. We're actually kind of podcasting veterans.
Yeah.
I hope we see one of those engagement photo shoots.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I want those
You
little.
just go up behind the man and put your arms around him.
Yeah.
You're like,
I
"What's up?"
fucked the guy.
Yeah, no, I was in Iraq. I just hit $50,000 on veterans only Patreon.
The other lady's like, "Wait, you were in Iraq or you weren't in Iraq?"
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
I started a website called Veteraise, where for $5 a month you can sponsor a veteran, and it buys them all sorts of stuff like hats from the gas station or sunglasses from the gas station.
Punisher shit.
Yeah, you can fill up his truck, which costs $385 to fill up every 2 days.
It's 4 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, dude. But in 4 years, when he needs to haul something,
Yeah, because the stereo system in the truck is actually powered by gas.
it has its own diesel
It has
engine.
its
The
own
stereo.
gas-powered radio as a fuck you to Elon Musk.
That's right. Why did he didn't go over to Iraq to fight to not use as much oil as possible?
Yeah, maybe if it was a war for electricity.
That's right. Yes.
Right.
Maybe when
Use
we
hybrid vehicles.
declare war on the sun,
Right.
then he'll use
Maybe when
fucking
we go
solar
to,
panels.
We go to war with the Muslim country that controls all the electricity. But that's not the element that we fought for.
No, and it's a victory lap every time his fucking Ford Raptor or whatever the fuck runs out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
His F-750.
That's
Coal rolling.
That's those fucking little children that he killed with the blunt end of his gun when he ran out of bullets and he smashed their head open and just looked at their brains. And for a second he was like, wow, that's probably what my kids' brains are like. But then he snapped out of it and kept shooting children and women. That's what that gas mileage is for.
It's for him
you're
to
quieter
forget.
when you're on the cans.
Yeah, because I can hear myself.
Because you can hear yourself.
I'm
It is
self-conscious.
disorienting.
I'm self-conscious now. It's gonna ruin
Are you?
my. No,
I like wearing them because it makes it easier to do impressions.
Oh,
Oh, because you can listen back.
Yeah.
you should actually put the mic closer to your mouth.
Me?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. Where am I? Am I one?
Listen, man, don't you dare! I'm the motherfucker on the cans.
No. I mean, here.
Don't you fucking.
Is that
dare.
better?
Yeah,
Do I sound better now?
you actually literally do.
I had this down to, I
No, you
wouldn't say a
didn't.
science.
You absolutely never have had any sound thing down to.
Yeah, I don't think
science.
we've ever
had it
had it
down
sound
to-
We've
good.
never had good
I
sound.
feel
There
it.
hasn't been one episode where the sound was right.
There was one or two. There was one time where I caved and just hired somebody to do it
Oh, nice.
and fix it. And then everyone was like, this sounds like shit. And I was validated.
Nice.
Because I don't want it to be good. I want it
Yes.
to be bad if someone else does it also.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a socialist.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's my economic theory is that I don't want things to be better for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You spitefully want
I just
everything to
want
be worse.
everything- Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to tattle on people.
I
Yes.
love to tattle.
Yeah. I'm sexually attracted to the My Little Pony tattletale.
Mm-hmm. Was there one?
No, but that should be.
Yeah. I feel like all
Yeah.
My Little Ponies are snitches.
Where have you been, Tattletale? I went to the reporting kingdom to tell on people. I had
People
to go.
that were minding their own
I
business.
had to go tell the king that I think I heard someone say a slur. I wish I knew the plot of My Little Pony.
I know. Is there a plot? I thought it's just dolls.
No, yeah, it's a TV show.
Yeah, they're just
Really?
they're really sexy
Yeah, there was a
And
TV
they
show
really
in the
turn
80s.
on,
Oh,
and
like
then they made the dolls from the TV show.
No, it's the other way. The way the Care
No, it
Bears
was a
were.
television
It was a
show.
television
and then
show.
they
Shut
brought
up.
the show back.
And then they made the dolls.
And then autistic guys got
and
really
then
into it.
autistic boys in the early 90s wanted to fuck the dolls that they saw the girls playing with.
I thought
And
that's
so it
how it
created this
started.
repressed sexual urge that they wanted to play with these ponies that realized itself later in life.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then when the show was reborn, they're like, oh well, it's on TV again. I guess it's for adults.
Of
You know,
course.
I guess if something is on TV while I'm
There's
an
actually a
adult,
lot of jokes for adults.
there's a lot
in
of
this.
there's a lot of jokes for adults in there. Like they do the joke about wanting to fuck the ponies.
That would be. I would watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
If the show was just, if it's like the first 4 minutes are just these innocent little horses, and then just a guy bursts in and fucks them all.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
yeah.
Yeah, the jokes for the adults are the people witnessing all the things you're drawing online.
Yeah.
The jokes for adults is
It's
your
the culture that
is your
sprouted
life.
up. Yeah, you
It's
are
us
the joke.
laughing at you and your life. That's the humor for adults. In My
Now,
Little Pony.
are My Little Pony guy brony?
Steven
correct?
Universe
Brony,
actually has
yeah.
a lot of jokes for adults.
Yeah. Now, are they gay? Are bronies exclusively gay, or do they fuck women?
No, they want to fuck cartoon horses.
I don't think they want to fuck cartoons. It's like
But don't they dress up as cartoons?
no. I mean,
There is a cosplay element. I went to BronyCon in
People
Baltimore
are in like
once.
a permanent state of childhood now. None of them mature, and then that
Yeah.
realizes itself in certain instances with like outright baby play, but a lot of like just regressive bullshit. Like watching a children's show makes me feel good, and it's
Yeah.
like it shouldn't. If you're an adult and you watch a child show,
You should be like, this is gay.
it should make you feel disgusted with yourself.
Yeah.
Go get laundry done.
Yeah.
No, fuck that, dude. I'm dropping my laundry off.
Try
and
to
I'm
get
watching.
pussy.
I'm watching The Adventures of Flapjack.
See, whereas I regress to being 15.
That's right.
And I'll sit and I'll watch every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
That's right.
I'll
Yeah.
be like a grown
Like
up.
a man.
I just
Yeah.
watched Hard
Like a-
Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard Target's good.
So funny that he plays a Cajun.
Yeah. My name's Lance. Why do they call you that? Well, it's because it's his name.
The chick in it is fucking
I
hot.
love,
yeah,
I
I
love
know
that line,
her.
though. Why do
I
they
know
call
her.
you that? Because my mama took one. That's what he says.
My mama took a
His name's
lance.
Chance.
Oh,
it's like- I
Chance.
said
Chance.
Lance, but it's Chance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My name's Chance. Wait, why do they call you that? Because my mama took one.
That's so fucking stupid.
It's so gay.
Yeah.
What's your
Gremlin
name?
too?
Two
Yeah,
dicks.
as his Cajun
Why do they
uncle.
call you
doing,
that?
They're doing
And he calls him
competing-
Chance.
They're doing competing accents. Competing
Yeah.
Cajun accents.
I
It
think
sounds-
Wilford does a little bit better.
Well, because he's actually trying to do like a Cajun accent, where Jean-Claude Van
He's
Damme
just
is
doing a Belgian
He's just
accent.
still French.
Yeah.
That
So
rocks.
it doesn't
dude.
make any sense.
Yeah, a lot of good kicks though.
Yeah,
you know?
that's all you
I
want.
want to
A lot of good kickings.
rewatch his The Quest.
Which one is that? The one where he's like a French? Oh, that's Legionnaire.
I've been having
Ooh.
trouble speaking.
Yeah, maybe you're dying.
I don't know. I keep saying like doing like the WR thing and
What
do you mean
WR?
slurring
thing?
my speech.
Like saying wed?
Yeah, like hard target. Well, I guess those are
Hard
Hard
soft R.
target?
Hard
Trying to think of
target.
something that has a hard R in it,
Oh no, 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 no. Nice try.
but it doesn't
No.
actually. That's still a soft R.
Uh-huh. Well,
I mean,
listen.
it's a hard R in comparison to the A.
Do not try and back your way into this through linguistics.
I'm just
you
trying.
can't
I
say
think
the
I have.
N-word
I'm,
for
no, I'm saying I think I have some kind of neurological problem, and I have to say it to
to clear
to
it up.
test. Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Imagine if you got diagnosed with that, how
like
mad
here,
people would
this
be.
says handy recorder, and I've been saying recorder.
Recorder?
Yeah, I'm having trouble like making R sounds.
Maybe because you mocked the bronies and the
Maybe.
children,
Now I'm gonna
you're
start
cursed.
start talking like
You're
them.
going to start talking like them.
Yeah, Keurig.
My friend's mom, who used to run, she
Oh,
was like
yeah, I
at
know her.
Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
She
her.
started a My Little Pony trading card game, so we went to BronyCon to like work in her booth in
Damn,
Baltimore.
have you ever told this story before?
I don't think on the pod.
Oh, really?
Maybe I have. All right, I'll stop.
You've mentioned this lady for sure.
Yeah,
And I know her, by the way. Let me make that clear.
Mm-hmm. Damn, you know, it'd be crazy if someone at the Brony convention
I know her in a very
was making
specific
the
way.
ponies fuck, making two ponies fuck.
Is that
they
what-
did. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
two stuffed animal
So you
ponies
have-
fuck,
Yeah.
and there was
told
like
it.
boys cheering.
Adam, in your defense, I don't remember this, but I don't remember anything we talk about. on
Neither
the
do I.
podcast.
That's why I repeat things.
I remember everything.
That'd be so funny if you got a WR speech impediment. That'd be so good.
It's just late onset.
I should be allowed to say retard.
That's true. If you
Yeah.
if you talk like that.
If you
I
talk
think
like
you
that.
know what it came from is like having to be mindful of not having my mustache go into my mouth all the time,
Mhm.
and it's like changed the way I speak.
wow.
Oh, because you like have to guard your mouth
I
a
do.
little bit.
I have to, yeah.
Have you ever
It's
thought about
constantly-
trimming the whiskers?
No.
You won't.
No, won't happen.
Just brush
You'd
them to
rather
the side.
speak like a child.
no. Yeah.
You'd want a big ass beard and to
Yep.
be like, "Hello, everyone."
Who's grown man now? Yeah.
mm-hmm.
The system.
That's good, man. So
Yeah.
we should, you know, we haven't talked about the big news. The fuck, Khaleesi, Nancy Pelosi.
Mm-hmm. Nancy Pierogi, and she's a big Russian bitch.
Okay,
Brings you some
All
good
right.
Should be
chicks.
Polish.
Polish, yeah.
Well, all of them eat,
Pierogi.
all the Ukrainians eat
They all have
pierogies.
like versions of that.
Yeah. All the foods, it's like, you know, like Mediterranean food's all the same. And people are like, bro, have you had Israeli food? It's like, no, have you had Lebanese food?
It's like
the
Greek
same
food.
Exact,
Yeah, same shit.
Same exact
Ours
thing.
is better.
There's
It's
no
different.
difference.
It's
Yeah.
different. and it's
Zero
better.
difference.
It's different and it's better. We don't have
Same
hummus.
ingredients.
We don't have hummus.
They don't have hummus. Do
We
you
have
have falafel?
tzatziki. No, we don't have falafel.
No. See, slight differences.
Well, I said Lebanese. It's
Yeah,
Really good.
that shit's all the same.
all the same. And all those countries are trash.
Yes.
It's
I
an
agree.
interesting thing I noticed is that
Mediterranean
all,
countries.
they're all trash.
No,
Um,
they're pretty nice. I'm about to retire to Greece, dude. I want to live there forever. I want to be on a little boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm about to retire to Delaware.
that's good.
Just pick the worst
the
place to
Greece
retire.
of America.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm moving to Delaware. Might be the worst state. It's either like
Nah,
Delaware
dude,
or
like Alabama or some shit
Rhode
like that.
Island.
No,
Rhode Island's nice.
parts of like Mississippi and shit like all that shit. They got fucking fucked up little shacks.
Mississippi's pretty.
There's parts of it that are pretty. There's parts of fucking even Delaware that are pretty.
No, the
dude.
South is nice.
No, man. There's parts of that shit that are fucked up.
It's real pretty.
No.
Real nice. Real
You haven't
nice
been to
stuff
that
down
many.
there.
Also, there's like, yeah, whatever.
Real nice. Real good stuff going on.
I thought it was like overblown, and then I don't remember why I was in Alabama,
Mhm.
but I was, and I did not like it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was with Wham City when we were on tour. I don't remember why we drove through there.
You guys did some alt comedy for the good old boys.
I think we were driving through there, but I don't remember what the fuck was going on. And we got barbecue, or was that with Brandon? I don't fucking know, dude. The point is, it fucking scared me, and it was like a little shack, and the barbecue was good, but everyone was like even fatter than me, and it was sticky,
Mhm.
and everyone was ugly. And I
Like,
didn't
who's
like
this
it.
skinny boy coming around here? Oh, this man think he fancy because he got most of his teeth. We got a little anorexia. We got Callista Flockhart coming through, showing off her chompers. With his wayfish.
Eat something, boy.
Oh, yeah, boy. You got my man coming through here looking about 10 pounds.
They're just filling my mouth up with corn syrup.
Yes.
Damn, I do want some BBQ though.
Yeah, we should go to John Brown's Smokehouse.
I would
What
go.
we should do is go upstate, go to the pumpkin patch.
Yes, check.
Are you coming to Matt Christmas birthday?
When
Probably
is
not,
it?
huh? This weekend.
I'm in Indianapolis.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm out of town too. I can't go
Fuck,
anymore.
I would love to go. I
I
was
was
never
supposed
invited.
to go, but then I'm going to Rosh Hashanah instead.
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, relax.
You have
relax.
to say it all cool, huh?
Just say Rosh Hashanah.
That's
Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah, dude.
Rosh Hashanah, dude.
Rosh Hashanah.
Say
Say it right.
everyone knows. It's
I don't want to go. I just
He's not
have
up here
to.
saying gyro.
Yiro.
He
I'm not
doesn't
doing
say
that.
that.
He says
I
you.
know,
say
he says
gyro.
gyros.
Like a fucking
He's
American.
always said gyros.
He says souvlaki.
he comes to this country and he
Souvlaki.
learns English.
That's
And
right.
You come here and refuse.
You refuse to speak English.
You refuse to say English words like gyro and Rosh Hashanah.
What is that? The Day of Atonement?
No, it's,
their
the New Year.
it's their
Oh.
Halloween.
No, that's poor.
No, that's Purim.
Oh, it's their
Well done, Slav.
Thank you.
It's Jewish Memorial Day,
Oh, nice.
and which is that's
when
why
they
it's-
remember all the people that wink died in the
Yeah.
Holocaust.
No, that's Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day.
Wait, you had to make a new one? There's no
Yeah,
way
yeah,
Moses
yeah.
knew about that one.
Yom HaShoah and Rosh Hashanah.
Kind of a modern one.
David
I don't
didn't know
celebrate.
about that one.
King David?
He didn't know.
I
about
can't come
that
to
one.
work today. It's Shoshana Mammoth.
Does she ever show her titties?
I don't
I
know.
would like to take a peek.
Are you attracted to her?
In Girls,
She's
in
kind
a
of plain looking.
in
no?
Girls, in a beginning episode, I only watched a couple eps. I think she almost shows her tits, or she's getting her pussy eaten or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they're bigger than you'd expect. And I was really hoping to see them out.
She might have some big old.
However, they never come out in that episode. So I'm wondering, do you ever see her titties, or at least is there like a wet T-shirt situation of some kind, where I can see more of the outline?
You know what I found out the other day? That Halle Berry showed her tits in Swordfish because they gave her an extra $500,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's so
I
chill.
thought you were gonna say $500.
That would have been me too. That would have been so fucking awesome.
They gave her $25. She went
It's-
down. She
it's-
went down to the corner, got herself a couple of rocks off that.
It's money. It's just a Money Talks video. You guys ever see those? Those the original. Some of the original pay you to show your
Bang
tits.
bus vibes.
hmm
Yeah.
And some of those, when they don't fuck, it feels like they're real women.
How about Chang Bus?
Okay.
All
And
right,
they're
it's
like,
the
you come
Chinatown
in
bus."
here and suck my dick. And the girl comes in, and they're just like smashing into the Jersey wall.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also the driver of a Chinatown
Yeah,
bus.
yeah.
So it's an opera.
He's on his way to Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're going on Philadelphia. Yeah, Philadelphia, next stop.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good take on it.
Yeah, bus go bang bang. You got bang bang bus. The bus bang all over.
Yeah, no, that's a good. That's an interesting kind of perspective to throw on it.
I'm just saying, how about? You can't get mad. I'm not saying that's what would happen.
Yeah,
I'm saying
no,
that-
you're right.
Wouldn't that be
That's
racist
what
if that happened?
that's why I agree.
I hate
with
that
you.
I have to explain satire to people every time. That they just don't that they just don't understand what satire is. And I have to explain it to them.
that would be racist.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
God
with you.
damn.
Whoa, what the fuck? Did the lights go off?
Yeah, these go off automatically.
Even these?
Yeah, he's got smart bulbs,
Or
bro.
just was that the clouds?
Yeah, that was cloud.
Oh damn, dude! I just got spooked like a lizard because the sun disappeared.
Spooked like a lizard.
Spooked like a lizard.
Spook look like a lizard.
No.
Spook
No,
like
that doesn't look like spooked like. Very key difference.
Yeah, we got a new song.
No, it's called spooked like a lizard.
It's called Spook Look Like a
no,
Lizard.
no, Steven.
And this one was written.
Steven, no.
Look, man, I saw your notes. I know what the song is.
Spooked like a lizard. Now go put on some handkerchiefs and get your ass fucked with your big ass lips. You know what I read on the internet was that Mick Jagger had a very little penis.
Mick Jagger, what?
Where'd you read that? I feel like
he has
it's
he has like Google alerts for this shit.
for how big someone's dick is.
I was doing some research about basketball
highly
players'
doubt that.
penises. I heard Scottie Pippen had a huge penis.
Okay, I think that's reasonable to assume.
Just with reading glasses on at the library.
He puts on a
Looking through
sweater.
It was
weather-
Scottie Pippen's birthday yesterday.
looking through microfiche at the library.
It was his birthday yesterday, and I heard a story about
your pants around your ankles at the microfiche machine, and you're like just taking notes and looking through the
looking at my dick, comparing it to celebrity dicks. Whose is bigger than mine? Whose is smaller?
Who said Mick Jagger's dick is small?
Anyway, the point is, I heard Scottie Pippen had a big day. It was his birthday, so I was doing some Scottie Pippen research, and he used to fuck Madonna, and Jordan tried to fuck Madonna. She was like, no, because Scottie Pippen has a much bigger penis than you.
Wow. Because she's a size
She's
queen.
a size queen, yes. Also fucked Rodman. I don't know if it was first or after. Anyway, that led me down a rabbit hole of what other NBA players have big dicks. Or small dicks.
Like NBA player Mick Jagger.
Well, then I found out. Can you let me finish, please, before you cut me off?
Just Stavros in that like fucking Professor X room. It's a big globe where you can read everyone's
With the
thoughts.
fucking
and he's
thing
got
on
a
his head.
globe on. His eyes closed. Thinking about everyone in the world.
in a wheelchair.
Well, no. What happened is I then found an article about how
Professor, what are you doing? Get out of here, Wolverine.
chill out, Wolverine. I'm just looking up some stuff.
Yeah.
Stop being fucking
I
weird.
thought I locked this shit.
We can see it's all on the monitors. It's fucking on the monitors in the whole school. The song's playing. We can all hear the song and see the monitors.
Get out of here. I'm just looking some stuff. It's because for Magneto, how to beat Magneto. This just shut up. Shut the fuck up and get out. Anyway, I found an article about Allen Iverson having a little penis, and that greatly upset me. He's one of my favorite players of all time.
Having a big penis?
Little, unfortunately.
I don't think that's true.
I could see it. The
Who
man
said
is
it?
It'd be
slight.
funny if there was an
A
X.
groupie posted a photo of him on
Well,
the
that's
shade
cruel.
room. It is cruel. It is very cruel to be posted without your permission.
It would be
That guy Jay Williams on ESPN does have a small penis, though.
That's what I'm saying. It could be that
Yeah.
kind of type of.
It'd be cool if there was an
Guy.
X-Men whose power was just making people's pants fall down.
That would be cool.
just pants fall down.
Just pantsing people. Just a good
Yeah.
prankster.
That politician that hates the X-Men.
Yeah,
It's like, we need to protect our kids. His pants just fall down on TV. Very good job, Pancio.
Well, here's the thing. Anyway, that led me in that listicle about Allen Iverson's penis. There was an excerpt from Keith Richards' autobiography in which he accuses Mick Jagger of having a little penis.
Well, he's just being a hater, bro.
Here's
we
the thing.
accuse each other of having little penises all the time.
yeah, but he says a woman.
And we're in the same band too.
That's true, but you do have a little dick, to be clear.
That's not true
You
at all, bro.
actually
You know
do.
that's not true.
I know.
You know
I
my
know for
penis
a
is
fact
literally
it's true.
fine.
I know it's little.
That's the best adjective that I could use
It's
to
little.
describe it.
Anyway, Mick Jagger, little penis, very big balls. So it's kind of
Okay.
cool to know.
A man after my own heart.
Exactly. I got the same setup as Mick Jagger. It's kind of cool.
Did I show you this picture of Yaphet Kotto's hairline on Charlie Rose?
No, but that rules.
it's great.
what is
especially-
going on? It looks like he's have a hat made out of hair.
Well, he's like,
Is that a comb over
some
for a
guys
black
go comb
person?
forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
They comb, like black dudes do that.
Yeah.
Their hairline recedes and they're just like, I'll just
Comb it
comb it forward.
like an optical illusion.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, that video is so goddamn funny. Especially the way it starts because he's looking around that he's not sure if.
I don't know what video you're talking about.
That's the move, is going bald and then getting devil locks, like the guy from AFI.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just look at him looking around, like not sure if he's gonna be able to play this hair off. Yaphet Kotto was the first African American actor to play a major villain in a James Bond movie. Live and Let Die.
In 1973. That's a sweet ass name, Yaphet Kotto.
Yeah, he's tight. He's a Cameroonian king. He's also Jewish.
What?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a black
Damn.
brother?
Damn, that is a wild hairline.
It's hilarious. You can see how far back it starts too.
True respect to Yaphet for that one.
Yeah, he's great. There's certain episodes of Homicide where he's like, you can tell he's just drunk as hell. He's like, yeah, the point of being in a police department is to find and get. You gotta figure things out. Well, I'm gonna be. He always sounds like he has a cold. Pebbles, get Frank, come into my office. I will talk to you about something. We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. I haven't, yeah. Good for Yaphet, dude.
Yeah, he's Jewish, and
And a king?
the Cameroonian king.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
Well,
Now,
we're all-
I hear that a lot, though. People are kings of other places. Does he actually have like a
In
palace and
Africa,
shit?
being a king just meant that you like got your learner's permit. I mean, they hand it out pretty easily.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a guy who plays for the Orlando Magic that played for the Blazers last year. The fuck is his
Al
name?
Farouk Aminu?
Yes, he's a king.
He's a king?
Or he's descendant of kings or some shit.
We
like
all
that.
are.
But I don't get that. What does that mean?
He traced his line back to the House of David, King David.
That's what. Okay, who was that guy? How far back is King
King
David a
David?
real guy?
Yeah. He was Solomon's dad, a
Who-
warrior king.
So who did he fuck
And then
up?
his line went straight down to to Haile Selassie,
That's right. That's right.
who is a descendant of the King of David,
That's right.
who wants us to leave Babylon and return to Zion.
And Zion is in Jamaica.
It's in Ethiopia.
Oh, it's in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
How far is Ethiopia from Israel? Not that far, right?
It's kind of far, I guess.
How
It's
far?
on a
what,
different
what part
continent.
of Ethiopia or
It's East Africa.
East? Is it northeast?
Yeah,
It's in the
kinda.
Horn of Africa.
It's on the Horn. Yeah, it's not that far, I guess.
Not that far, cause you know.
'Cause I guess the
Egypt
Red
is basically
Sea-
right there.
Yeah, it's south of Egypt.
Is it next to Egypt?
There's a tribe of Jews in Ethiopia though,
Tight.
called Falasha.
Yeah, and then they go to Israel and they're
And then-
castrated.
Yeah.
People are not nice, not nice to them.
They're like, we're gonna just go ahead and finish up your circumcision.
Yeah,
We see some stuff left over.
Did you see this like Jewish worker?
It's almost like
Twitter account
Israelis are
yeah,
racist.
dude.
He's having a
He
meltdown
tried to
of-
come for us.
having that meltdown about the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, saying that it's not the time to have
They're like in a
a
time of
jewel dealing Jewish movie.
raging anti-Semitism.
When I read that, I was like, God damn! I wish
Yeah.
I came up with that.
And then
tweet.
people like, yeah,
that's
people-
definitely in my wheelhouse.
You
yeah.
would have crushed that.
I would have
one.
crushed. That would have done numbers, bro.
people were like, yeah, who cares? You know, and
That's
then
awesome.
and then they
Well,
doubled
Will
down.
made fun of him, so he thought that the irony left was coming for him.
Well, they got mad because some girl fucking tweeted like the IDF video.
oh, Caroline, yeah,
Caroline tweeted that IDF video, and it's like no one told you like
Adam.
Kikes.
we're gonna be this way. But she censored it, and it's like the joke is that it just rhymes with life. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, you got to plug some kind of joke in there.
Yeah.
Also, you are right. Your joke was better.
Of course it was.
Yeah,
Which
but you're a
one?
professional.
I'm a
Yeah.
professional.
Which
This is just
joke?
some dumb bitch.
She's some dumb
This is some
bitch
dumb
with a
slut.
fucking Twitter account.
Yeah, who deserves to be raped by the
No,
IDF.
no.
No, that's.
Oh, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to find the middle ground. Here.
Yes,
I'm trying to find the fair middle ground.
Very Solomonic of you.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, but yeah, no, they tried to pin that on everybody, but I don't know if you followed.
Just somebody saying,
Yeah,
it's
they were
just
like,
one guy
they were
who has a
dropping the
Twitter
K
account
bomb.
that says it's called the Jewish Worker, which sounds like just a magazine or something. But
yeah,
it's
it sounds
just,
like an oxymoron.
it's one. Well, you know,
the Jewish landlord. He should be.
a doctors probably work hard.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
guess.
can't think of other hardworking.
Yeah.
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 Come on, Adam. You can.
Bankers, I think they probably work hard. They
I
don't
guess
do
they
good
do.
thing.
I guess
Yeah.
he didn't say laborer to his.
What's
credit.
his thing? If you,
Yeah, he said worker.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
worker,
they're
and then if
worker,
you like
yeah.
look at their shit, all of the pictures are in black and white and from 150 years ago.
I think
Like,
it's
that's your
one
identity
dude.
movement has to be based around people that haven't existed for 180 years.
Mhm.
Fuck. So
But
what?
no,
That guy
anyway,
got mad.
No, the only thing,
So
thing
he
was,
got mad, and then he tried to go at the Red Scare Cumtown crew.
he was going after
crew,
everybody. But
Yes.
my favorite part is
which
when
I had to clarify was not a crew.
they doubled
No.
down at a certain point, and they're like, "There's literally Jews in the border camps."
That was the funniest
Yeah.
part.
What?
Which
Yeah.
is like, oh yeah, that's why they're in there. That's certainly the reason they lock those kids
That's
up is
so
because they're
funny.
Jewish.
That is so. Again, I read that and I was like, I really wish I came
What
up
is
with
it?
that.
What does he mean? Are there like what the fuck?
No, it's
No.
it's the same thing as fucking Italians. It's white people that find a way to sneakily prioritize their
Yep.
like shred of identity that makes them not white.
Jews
And
have a
then
little bit of a better.
a little bit of a better deal than
I would say
Italians.
than
But let's not
Italians.
pretend
Italians
that
got
fucking
nothing going.
them being Jewish has anything to do with them being in those detention camps.
Well,
Are they
also,
in
it's
there?
like, okay, so if people got shot in Pittsburgh because they're Jewish, does that mean that there's structural anti-Semitism? No.
Right.
You know, if someone goes on a random hate crime, that doesn't mean
with
that
the
it's
detention
structural.
camp thing, it's like the Elliot Rodger thing. Elliot Rodger killed like guys also, and it would be like, oh yeah, we don't have fucking a problem with violence against men when 4 men have been shot. It's like you pick this one thing.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. It's trying
Anyway,
to say
so yeah, this guy sounds
an isolated hate crime is like systemic, which is like retarded. Honestly,
What about suck stomach?
that's?
And it's you're sucking the stem of my dick.
Well, you'd have to.
No,
Kinda
you
deep.
suck the stem of my dick.
Oh,
Not
just from
me.
the
To
To the same degree that if you were like pointing out that there are Jewish ICE agents, or there are Jewish people that work for Jewish
I'm
lawyers.
sure
that-
there's one.
Of course, I'm sure there's Jewish lawyers that work for the Department of Homeland Security or work to justify, putting people in those camps. If you were to then say like, this is proof that the Jews want to put no, these are just people that happen to be
Yeah,
Jewish.
it's such a retarded point that guy's making.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds stupid.
But he also sounds like he's mentally ill. But that's, I mean, I guess
That's Twitter.
those are the
baby.
kind of people that that really court the hate. You know.
Yeah.
My favorite move is just saying the dumbest thing in the world, and then everyone says that's
How
so
about-
stupid.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they're like, I'm literally getting death threats right now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
did that? How about that? There was some libertarian guy that was like, "Oh, so Greta can talk about."
Yeah, but
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy,
that-
what's his name,
He's
Murphy or
trolling,
whatever?
right? He has to be.
I mean,
I don't think.
no,
he was.
I think he's actually
he doubled
a
down.
I think he's actually a libertarian, but the guy is. His whole thing is like just coming up with the most wild shit to say.
Well, no,
does-
his, stop
he does
didn't
this- he does this,
stop
like,
didn't
once a
finish the
week.
take. The take is if it's okay to listen to Greta, but for Epstein not to fuck 16-year-old girls,
yeah.
which is
That's so awesome.
That is-
Oh, children cannot want to
Yeah.
die, but I can't get my dick sucked by them.
yeah, that's
What about the free market?
Yeah, it's also like no one's saying. I mean, no point. You can pick apart the entire thing.
Yeah.
No one's saying Greta should be in charge of.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
policy.
It's so fucking stupid.
In fact, she can't. She can't run for public office.
she's a
Yeah.
baby.
She's disqualified for
a
numerous
child.
reasons. She can't even fucking vote. So, and nobody's saying like, hey, people like her should be able to vote.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
some
it's-
people are.
Well, some people are, but it's
16.
like that's not the
But yes,
argument.
yes.
That's nobody's
rule,
nobody's
dude.
looking at Greta. The main conversation with Greta is not like, wow, this proves that children should be in charge. It's a
That's
fucking.
not the argument.
It's
Yeah,
a,
that
it's
guy's
like
dumb as
an appeal. I don't know. I like. I don't like Greta because it's like it's sort of it feels counterproductive. It's like not.
Well, she's just a face that like people could be like.
Well, it's
oh,
an emotional
listen to her.
appeal. It's an emotional
Like
appeal.
Chelsea Clinton quote tweeted it and was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Here's the
"You
problem.
go, girl." It's like, come on,
Shut
bro.
up.
Here's the problem.
Shut up.
Is that
Yeah.
like there's enough climate science to show that climate change is real, but there's
Yes.
obviously also like skeptics that have their own data, and it's like that's where this conversation is playing out with people. But prior to the politics and like. Yeah, like before you even get into a political discussion, the people that are skeptical of climate change are going to like engage with like whatever data they have available to them.
Yeah, but that's funded by like dark money that has like a
Sure,
a
that's
real,
not the, that's
like,
not the point that I'm,
interest.
that's not the point that
I
I'm
know
making.
the point you're
The
making.
point that I'm making is that to put an emotional appeal at the forefront like lends further credence to the main argument against climate change, or like the main argument in favor of climate change denialism is that it's a fucking conspiracy, that it's politically motivated. And it's like if you recognize that the people that think climate change is fake are mostly operating on like, no, I just have different data from people, as political as it may be, and as
What?
like faulty as
So what are you supposed to do?
you're supposed to like again.
Just keep saying
Yeah,
facts?
no, yes, keep saying facts.
Well,
yeah.
okay,
find
but-
a different way to reach people with facts, not like browbeat them with a fucking child.
They're
that-
just not going to accept facts, though. Isn't that the whole?
yeah,
fucking
but they're
point?
also not going to accept a what again looks like this contrived performative display of emotion.
I don't know. I think she's a good faith, like,
I think she herself is. I'm
individual.
just saying like the
Yeah, Nick's not-
it's not going to do anything to change anybody's mind.
I mean, nothing will.
No, what
until-
it's going to be is it's going to be like people
We're gonna
in
die,
Congress
dude.
that voted against the Green New Deal, saying like Greta, you rock.
You're a hero.
So they're like going to use her as like a
Right,
as a
right,
mouthpiece,
right,
but
right,
not
right.
actually do
while
anything. Yeah.
sneaking a fracking
Just like Chelsea
bill
Clinton.
onto like a
Someone
fucking,
pointed out that it was her Chelsea's first tweet since the Epstein murder.
Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna take a teen to get you.
I don't
back
know
interested.
if you want people to listen to scientists as much as Greta, maybe they should just be as sexy as Greta.
That's what not as Greta. I was gonna say give every scientist big titties.
Yeah.
Then I'll listen. Then I'm tuning in.
No, you need like a Dan Crenshaw type of science.
Who's Dan Crenshaw?
That dumbass with,
With
the
the one
missing
eye?
and
What kind of science is that?
I don't know, like,
Like
he's
dude
got
science?
like a hook and he does cool science.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
how
who
you
that
get
is.
those. That's how you get the.
Oh, Dan Crenshaw, the Texas guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there was a climate scientist that had a hook and he lived on a houseboat,
So
Does he have a hook?
okay.
I thought he just has an eye patch.
No. Nick's saying we need a different
Can you
style.
just listen
I was
please?
listening.
for once in your life.
Just fucking
I was
listen,
listening.
for
Dude.
once.
Adam, just listen, man.
You know I'm slow, but I listen. It takes me a minute.
Okay, so we need a guy with a hook and we need a lady with big ass titties.
yeah.
And that
Maybe a
shit's-
lady with a hook and an eye patch.
lady with a hook, guy with a big
Mm.
ass titties.
I would love to fuck a girl with a hook.
Me too, honestly. Have you ever fucked anyone with like something weird, like no legs or some shit?
No. No. Like a Lieutenant Dan type bitch?
Yeah, I don't know, like no legs, maybe like.
I'm trying to fuck one of these Lieutenant Dan.
I'm trying to get some Lieutenant Dan pussy. Suck my dick, Lieutenant Dan. Can't you lick my ass? Is it Dan or Dang?
It's Dan.
D-A-N?
Oh, but the way that Forrest says it or the spelling?
I don't know, man.
I don't think it's
I've only seen
Dane.
like a half hour of that movie. And that
You've
shit
never
sucks.
seen Forrest Gump?
No, it's fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah, but everyone's
it's a really
seen
bad
it.
movie.
I've never seen it, dude. My family straight up did not watch American shit until I was like 13.
That's cool.
I mean, we would watch some big things, mostly Disney and shit. But even the Disney shit I watched was like
Mhm.
dubbed in Greek.
Mm-hmm. What were the movies? Like Yorgos, the gay molester?
No, that
What kind of
sounds pretty
movies did you
good.
get?
Yorgos the Gay Molester is actually that's the most cherished.
It's
piece
like
of
an
cinema.
Ernest franchise.
Yeah, He's
Yorgos
just
like does different-
bumbling and fucking children. Reo kolaraki avtotopedaki poehi. Yorgo, mimuga mastokolo. That's for the people that speak Greek. You're gonna really like that one. Sorry for everyone who doesn't. Yeah, no, just literally Little Mermaid, but dubbed. I've
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about this. Lucky Luke, a racist ass French cartoon. Asterix and Obelix, another French cartoon that I don't remember if it was racist, but probably was.
Muzzy?
Did not fuck with Muzzy. Don't know shit about Muzzy.
Muzzy was educational, that's why.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Madeline in Greek?
Never Madeline. Madeline in English. And then James and the Giant Peach in English.
Dude, that shit was fire.
And then Fern Gully, which fucked me up. But the little fairy was hot. But the evil guy fucked me
The
up.
machine,
The machine
that
was
ate the
scary.
forest.
Yeah, global warming. To bring it all fucking full circle.
We've been warned since Fern Gully.
Fern Gully should have been when we started acting. What are you doing, Nick? Who are you texting?
I'm reading Lizzo's tweets.
Why? Did she
Anything
good?
apologize?
I mean, it's so funny, dude. She's replying to Cookie Monster on Twitter.
Hell yeah. Even when, yeah.
I mean, to be fat and then also,
Respect.
yeah, my colleague Cookie Monster. I was speaking the other day with my colleague Cookie Monster about the direction the dessert industry is heading.
I would love a summit with Cookie Monster and Lizzo
Mm-hmm.
as foremost members of the community, as thought leaders in the plus size community.
Yeah. One of those fantasy dinners. You
That
know,
would be awesome. Yeah.
You could have
What's
dinner
the top
with any historical
historically obese figures? Obviously Thomas Jefferson. Obviously,
Jefferson?
or Ben Franklin. Sorry.
Thomas Jefferson was fit, dude.
No, Ben Franklin. Obviously,
Ben
my
Franklin
boy.
for show.
Ben Franklin. Dom DeLuise. I loved him as a child. Chris Farley. Lizzo, of course. Rosie O'Donnell in her prime.
John Candy,
John Candy, yes.
Louis Anderson.
No, doesn't make the
You
cut.
you seem like a big Louis Anderson guy.
I was not a big Louis
You
Anderson
probably
guy.
loved him.
I was a big Chris
You
Farley
didn't like
guy.
Life with Louie, the show?
I actually did. That was a pretty good show.
I
And
didn't
Bobby's
like-
World,
I didn't like really any of the Fox cartoons.
which is what, Bobby's World?
I think Life with Louie was on that.
I think it was a Saturday morning.
Because I remember when Life with Louie was new, and they like
Mhm.
did all this.
I
Like,
remember
there's
that
a
as
new
well.
show coming out, and I was like, awesome. There's gonna be a
Yes,
new
this
show.
rocks. I love new shit.
And I watched it, and it sucked.
Yeah,
was
I thought it was pretty good.
I hated it.
His voice was caught you off guard.
Yeah, the Eek the cat was good.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? That was on.
I remember
Fox.
that name, but I don't remember.
I like.
You know what I fucked with? I didn't see that much of it. Was Felix the cat.
Yeah, it was because it was on in the 20s.
No, there was like a couple good ones, and it was pretty trippy too. I remember seeing one Felix the cat, and it really fucked me up.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, back to naming fat people I'd like to hang out with.
Other fat people? Taft, the president.
No, fuck him. And
He couldn't fit in a bathtub. That's iconic.
Yeah, but he's not that fat, honestly.
Really?
I think everyone was smaller back then.
I think we should go back to hosing the president down.
Did we do? Oh, that Taft.
I think Lizzo should be president, and she should live outside of the White House.
Because she can't fit?
We give her like
No.
like a big tractor tire on a rope to push around,
And a trough to eat out of.
yeah.
Wait
and
a second, what?
Maybe like a, you know, yeah, like a big exercise ball with a rope that you can knock around a tree and.
Is that all the presidents get to
Hold
live
on.
in?
Okay, let me just Google elephant toys.
Oh, okay,
to see what the
gotcha.
elephants.
I see.
Yeah.
And every president should be treated like an elephant. Would you get as many peanuts as you
Yeah,
want?
and then you just hose them down from space.
Mm. Okay. I like that.
What kind of toys do they have for an elephant at the zoo?
There's an elephant that paints now. You guys seen that?
Yeah, he rocks.
Pretty-
They're my favorite animal, bro.
Elephant?
Yeah.
Because they're smart. Because they remember.
They're smart. They're good at. The moms are nice to the kids.
The ladies eat each other's pussies when they're friends.
Yeah. They
That's
jack
pretty
off by
cool.
slamming their penises into their stomachs. It's so funny.
Yeah, I guess they have barrels that hang from chains.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're tight.
And they say they have good memories. They have an
They're very
elephant
smart and
graveyard.
empathetic. It's like people use that as an argument to not hunt them.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, oh, well, you shouldn't hunt elephants because they're very smart and they have empathy or whatever. It's like,
That makes the
that's
kill sweeter.
Right, exactly. Makes it more difficult to kill them. I mean, hunting is about overcoming the sensation that you're doing something wrong.
Right, with firepower.
Yeah, with firepower.
Mm-hmm.
To understand you're
Killing something.
you're
this-
asserting your will and power, which should kill you a little bit on the inside, but it makes you feel alive.
Yes, you kill a part of yourself, but you're stronger.
You're stronger.
You're stronger after you've
That's
murdered
what
an innocent
hunting.
being.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because you can work that way all the way down the list. If nobody did that, if nobody had the courage to do that,
Yes.
how would we get cheeseburgers? We'd all starve to death.
That's so true.
I like how people care about global warming, but they think it's wrong to shoot an elephant.
That is a great point. That makes
Mhm.
that is
Who
a
do you
one
think's
for
heating
one
up the
thing.
earth?
The elephants?
The
man.
elephants, dude.
Yep, they're so big.
Yeah.
And they fart.
And I don't know if it's all elephants, but I distinctly remember seeing a picture of an elephant wearing like a chef's apron and baking. It was a cartoon elephant.
Yeah.
But I think that reflects.
So they're
real life.
using natural.
Are you
gas.
talking
They're
about
using
Babar?
Gas. Babar has a Mercedes.
Babar? Yeah, Babar is.
Babar just
he's,
whip like a.
He's
a
really
diesel
using a lot of
Mercedes.
resources.
Yeah.
He probably has elephant slaves. Babar.
Yeah. Dumbo is racist.
Well, no, he's not racist. The crows.
Yeah. Well, he's from the 40s. Of course, he's
Yeah.
racist.
Oh, I guess that's true.
It was
That's
a
a-
different time.
Our elephant. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go back and look at Topsy the elephant, the one Edison killed, there's no way that elephant wasn't racist.
Yeah,
Do
it was
elephants
good.
know words?
1880.
Elephants don't know words.
I don't know.
No, but they know colors.
How, dude? How,
There's got to be an animal that like can't see black people. You know what I mean?
No.
You got to be like outside of the visible spectrum.
no. That's not. I don't think that.
You don't think that?
I do not think that there's an animal.
You don't think that that's possible?
I mean, I think it's probably possible, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it.
I guess maybe. I mean, not all
Like a
black
mole,
people.
maybe?
Huh?
Like a mole.
But if you could see would they not be able to see like a tan
No, they have
white
bad
person?
Bad vision.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to see them either.
Okay.
They're not doing DNA tests, man.
All right. I'm just wondering what you're coming at. What you're doing. Here.
A bat. Right? Bats are.
Well, but see if they can't
blind?
see them, they can probably echolocate them.
They could echolocate them.
So
That's how they see.
something to think about in that sense.
Yeah.
What other animals do you guys like?
I
I like that a hippo is actually dangerous.
Hippos are assholes.
They're strong and they'll fuck you up.
I like elephant. I like monkeys.
Monkeys are tight.
Although
Although
dolphin.
chimpanzees will murder each other. Like they do murder,
Yeah.
not just war, but like they'll
They
kill
do
their
murder.
friend. They
They
do, like,
do
hit
war, too.
mob hits. dude.
Yeah. They do war as
Like
well.
if
They do
someone's
like
a number
raids.
one guy and it's like his boys want
Yeah.
the number two guy and his boys want to kill him, they'll do it in the night.
Gorilla though, gorillas are really sweet and vegetarian.
Really? Silverbacks are vegetarian?
Yeah, I mean they got to protect their bitches, but you know.
They got thick cheeks too. Have you seen
Yeah.
a gorilla's ass?
Yeah, dude, I saw those gorillas
They have
fucking at the zoo.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Although-
I can't wait to see a gorilla.
Oh no, they were bears. I saw bears fucking at the zoo.
I want to ride the
Never mind.
gorilla.
I don't want to ride.
I want to ride a gorilla.
It would be awesome
Toilet bathroom.
to inhabit a gorilla's body for a little bit, just to
Yeah.
feel that power.
They have tiny cocks though.
That is a fucking
Yeah,
trade-off.
so they're like you in that regard, but then
What do
No
you mean?
other-
Like really strong also?
no, you're not strong.
Really strong and an alpha dominant male?
That's
I
why I
guess
said
so.
that's why I said in that
in
regard.
that
Yeah, but in multiple regards.
In
though.
that
How about
limited
this? I'm
sense.
challenging you right now, and you can either tear my head off,
Or show
you're
us
the
your little
gay- your
dick.
pussy.
Could you tear my head off?
I could probably tear. No, well, hold on.
You could snap a neck, but tear a head off.
I could snap your neck. If you were already dead, maybe. Yeah. Here's what I
Are
would
you
do.
using a knife?
How
Or
are
just
neck
hands?
snaps are so easy in
saying
action movies?
It's fake.
It's fake.
It's absolutely fake. So
I could
if you're asking,
I think
could
it's real.
could I tear your head off with my bare hands?
Yes, that's
Here's
the
how I
question.
would go about it.
That's the question on the floor.
You piggyback on the shoulders.
Quiet,
and then you
Adam.
use
Let
the
him let
leverage
him
with your
answer.
thighs to pull up, right?
Well, that's not ripping, dude.
No, that would not rip your head off. The
How would
amount
you
of
do
force
it?
required to rip your head clean off your fucking body would be. I mean, it's like.
Yeah. I think it's impossible.
Yeah.
I could do it with my thighs. The way with some of those bitches like crack a watermelon.
No.
Could you tear a phone book?
That's like a parlor trick. You could probably learn how to tear a phone book.
Oh, it's a trick.
Yeah. I mean, it requires like some degree of grip strength, but it's not as like.
Impossible.
Do you
things.
score it beforehand or
I
something?
don't know if they score it. It's a matter of like
Physics.
fanning the pages with your fingers or something. I had like a magician show me how like to tear decks of cards and stuff.
Oh wow.
Because that's like that's all like
When you were at magic,
sideshow
when
bullshit.
you were at magic school,
No, I had to share a garage with a magician.
and even
Oh
more
yeah, the
pathetic
LA
reason.
days.
No, it wasn't in L.A. It was on the road, and there was a magician living
Oh.
in somebody's garage, and I was sleeping on their couch. And
It was a couch garage or garage
no,
couch.
the couch was in the house. The magician basically spent his entire day in the garage.
Well, that's the lab, dude. He's got to come up with new tricks.
That's
Anyways,
true.
if I was
Yes.
going to tear your head clean off your body,
Yes,
Mhm.
the first thing I would do is I would kill you.
of
So I would
course.
strangle you, right?
Mhm. Okay.
And then wait until you were dead.
Not as impressive as doing it while he's alive.
Yeah,
I
that's-
must
that would
say.
be
It
impressive.
would not happen if you were alive.
I could do it
You literally, there's no fucking way you're doing
if I
it.
practice my uppercuts.
There's no way you're doing it.
I would just practice my uppercuts.
You can't even get a grip on his fucking head. Like, if you try to grab his hair, it would just rip the hair out of his scalp before
It's
anything
true.
else fucking. There's no
It's
way
true.
to grip. There's not.
uppercut. I would uppercut it. Clean
No.
it off.
You kill him first.
Okay.
And then what you do is you lay his body flat on like some kind of surface, maybe the top of this table or
Mhm.
whatever. And
So
then
his head's hanging off.
his head's hanging off.
Seems like you're using gravity to do your work.
Yeah, you would have to. You would have to find a way to use as much like leverage as possible to continue like twisting his neck to tear at the muscle fibers in either direction, like basically like trying to break a piece of plastic.
And to break the
So then you would torque his neck in both directions over and over again until you destroy all the like the muscle fibers while his body's rotting.
and
and
the
then-
spinal column, no?
And the spinal column, and yeah, from there. Well, the hard thing to get through is like these neck muscles.
Mm-hmm. Mine are pretty weak right now.
They're pretty weak, but they're still like
They're still
they're
muscles.
still fibrous.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but that's how I would tear your head off your body,
You could do that. If I'm dead, you could do that. I don't care.
and I will.
If my dad's being a dick, you could just tell him I said you could do it.
oh,
Yeah.
really?
He might be like, "Don't touch the boy's body."
Yeah, you find out
Can-
you have like asthma or some curable disease, and I tear your head off, and then the defense in court is like, it's what he wanted.
He
didn't
yep.
want to suffer anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted me to tear.
He had allergies,
Yeah.
and he couldn't live with them anymore.
Yeah, I guess if there's other ways to do it, you know what we could do is we could tie a rope around your ankles, and we could go on the roof, and I could really get you in like a good headlock upside down,
Mm.
and then jump off the roof, and I would
Oh,
probably be able to rip your
yeah.
head off that way, but then I would probably
But the
break
rope
my
would
own
have-
legs.
No,
when it
You
ripped
need
your
a
head,
trampoline.
I guess if there was like some kind of soft landing for me.
Uh-huh.
This is a thing. We've been invited to be in the new Jackass movie, and this is something I want to try.
Adam, if it meant being in the new Jackass movie,
I would let them
Would you-
injure me.
No. Would you kill? Would you die for that?
Would you
cause?
die for that?
Your head has to pop off.
Probably. I mean, I think
I
it would-
jump off the Empire State Building, holding your head while it's tied. You've got like a zero slack bungee cord.
It
in your
is.
ankles.
It is quite the
So
honor.
we go down like 40 stories. We're at terminal velocity,
Yes.
and then it rips your head, probably ripping my arm out of the socket. My arm's getting ripped out.
Yeah, actually, your arm's probably going, and his head
My
is
arms
probably
are
intact.
ripped off. His head's ripped off. And then I bleed to death.
It would be funny to see an armless
Yeah.
body just land.
And then
in
the
like some-
Mythbusters just crossing their arms, looking at the TV. Myth completed or whatever. Proven. It works.
Mythbusters can suck my dick.
They're like, for this one, we talked to both a doctor and a physicist. And I was like, never, no, we won't. We're not doing that
We're
because
not
it's
doing
gay.
any research.
We're not
It's
doing
gay.
I'm going to jump off the Empire
I'm
State
going
Building
to kill my friend and possibly myself, ripping his head off to be in
to
Jackass.
be in the new Jackass.
And being in the new Jackass is just sending Steve-O a DM with that video.
And they find every Hot Wheels car in my ass of all time. They're like, did this one make the cut? They're like, we didn't film that. He just wanted. He wanted it. He kept calling himself the parking garage, and no one knew what he was talking about.
Respect. Yeah, I would love to be the new Jackass, but I don't want to get hurt. I'm too delicate. I guess I would shit in public or something.
I want to be in it.
I guess I would let, I don't know, an alligator near my balls. Actually, I wouldn't. I would do something with my balls, though.
I don't know. I would like get like real pain pilled out and let them do whatever.
I would show my balls. Maybe party boy. Maybe I could be obese party boy. You know how they had, Wee Man was like the little party boy.
Mhm.
I could be the fat party boy. Although I guess I'm not as fat as the fat guy in Jackass. Is he still alive?
Preston.
Yeah. Wow. What would even be my angle? They have a fat guy.
You could be the gay guy in Jackass.
Oh, no. They already have a bunch of
No,
those.
no, they got. That's you.
Fuck! I don't want to be the gay guy in Jackass.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Fuck, dude.
They need their first gay guy.
And you would be dead, right, Adam?
I would be dead from getting my head
You'd be
ripped
the
off.
dead guy, and Nick would also be the dead gay guy.
No, he'd be dead from falling off the
I know,
Empire
you're the
State
dead
Building.
guy.
I'll be the
Nick's-
cool guy.
Nick's the
wearing
dead
a leather
gay
jacket
guy.
with
No.
slicked back hair.
No, you wouldn't.
And I've got a leather jacket on, and I've got one foot up on my Harley, and I'm like, "Hey guys, what are you doing, Jackass? You guys doing Jackass?"
No, you wouldn't. They'd be like, shut up.
Whoa,
They'd be like,
It's-
shut up. You're stupid and
it's
ugly.
cool, Mitch.
Cool Mitch?
Yeah,
You would change your name to Mitch?
it's cool, Mitch from the '50s. Like, you guys ever hear of Dick Dale?
Yeah, when is Surf Rock Guitar gonna come back?
It
back
never
in full
really
force,
was in.
dude.
Should we get those guitars? And we
I
can
mean,
just
it's just a
we
pedal,
can
dude.
just all play
Yeah.
that kind of guitar.
Bang, 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 bang. Misirulu, a Greek song, by the way. It's a cover of a Greek song.
Dude, you guys invented surfing too.
No, we didn't.
Just at the microfiche with your pants down still. I knew it. I knew that was
Dick
real.
Dale has a little dick,
Yeah,
and
they're
the
like, how
song
did you
is
find
great.
that out? You're like, well, I was searching for dicks, and Dick Dale came up. So I wanted to see if his dick was big or small, so I typed in Dick Dale Greek. And then
Dick Dale. That's a pretty cool name. Suck my penis, fuck my ass, I'm gay.
Jick, I love to listen to Jick Dale. I love
Is that even how they pronounce it?
I love listening to Jick Dale. I can't wait to listen to him.
What are some other hits of Dick Dale? Just that one, right?
Wipeout.
Oh, yeah, Wipeout rules,
That was just
dude.
probably his biggest hit.
Ooh, my dick.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
my dick.
My dick.
Instead of Wipeout.
Yeah, I like that.
I cannot believe people pay us $50,000 a month.
We get paid for this? What if I just didn't know?
Yeah. No, we're not, Nick. Don't worry about it.
Don't
dude.
worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it, bro.
That'd be hilarious. I'm doing ad reads and I don't know why.
Wait, what kind of bit is this
my
You
again?
just asked me to. Yeah.
No, it's because it's a bit.
Oh, that's a bit, yeah.
Suck my penis, fuck my ass, I'm gay.
My spine hurts. My spine hurts
My back hurts.
from being
too.
on the frontier.
Maybe you have sucked dick a bifida.
Sounds like Nick got his back blown out, dude.
Yeah, by a man.
By a guy.
Yeah, I was riding my horse to your girlfriend's place.
What?
Yeah. And I had to ride there fast because she's like, hurry, my pussy is sealing. It's
You
been
know I
turned
don't have
too
a
small by
girlfriend."
Adam's penis. And now it's sealing up permanently.
Does that
It's-
happen?
yeah, I had to squeeze so hard
Come
to
on,
find
Nick,
Adam's
you know
penis.
that's not true. You know
The
that's not
interior
true.
walls had to
He's
overwork
making this up.
themselves
If you're listening,
to
he's making
find-
this
Is that
up.
true
to
medically?
squeeze to find it.
Adam, is that true?
And now it's seizing up.
Oh,
Does your
no,
dick
it's
do
not.
that to girls' pussies?
No, it's not. And you know that I am that feel when no GF, dude. You know that's not
true.
true. You know Nick doesn't have a horse. You know I don't have a girlfriend who has some
Yeah.
weird pussy
Me and
disorder.
Stav got horses and we didn't tell you.
That
What?
would- yeah, dude.
You guys are
What
fucking
if we
assholes.
just show up to the pumpkin patch on horseback?
Yeah, I also registered my horse in your name, so you have to pay the taxes on it.
Or you go
What are
to
the
jail.
horse
You go to
taxes
horse
like?
jail.
Tax. You got to pay horse tax. So when you owe $350,000 at the end of the year, my bust.
How expensive is it to have a horse? Pretty expensive, right?
Yeah, stable fees.
My
Oh,
grandpa
you
did
gotta
that to my
feed it.
dad.
What?
He bought a boat and then put it in my dad's name so that
That's incredible.
without asking him, and it wasn't my dad's dad, it was my mom.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
my dad hated him. He's like, "Are you fucking serious?"
That is a good. If he didn't even fuck with him, that's a great move.
That's a
I
great
respect that move,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
He's like, "What are you gonna do? Sue me, you fucking idiot?
yeah.
Pay the fucking taxes, or go back to making your little model airplanes." Suck my dick and fuck my ass. Adam has a small dick. Adam has a large ass. He.
I gotta go to-
Getting antsy about the time, huh?
So I have to go to therapy.
You gotta go to your
You
therapist.
gotta go to little dick therapy.
I go to therapy. I just
And
take
be
my
like,
pants off, and he says
I
it's
have-
not terrible.
I have no GF. They're like, oh yeah, I'll definitely talk to you about that for $200 an hour.
That's
That's
not how much
definitely
it
a
costs, and
therapy
that's not
problem.
that's not what I talk about.
That's definitely a needing
I talk about
therapy
deeper
kind of
things.
problem. Is,
I talk about things about no
like space.
yeah.
no. I talk about existence and that kind of stuff.
space, the
Einstein-
final frontier.
Like how big Einstein's pussy
and
is.
things that I read.
These
you know?
are the voyages
smart shit.
of the Starship Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
Its mission to boldly say
Its mission. Should
the
you
N
accept it?
to find its mission to seek out new life and baby gels.
Okay.
Captain's log, stardate 2861. On our quest to the Gamma Squadron, we have still not found a girlfriend. We are pursuing a distant distress signal all the way in the Delta Gamma Sphere that is perhaps a baby gel whose car broke down or who she needs boyfriend to maybe meet her and give her kiss. Captain, yes, what is it, Worf?
This is all
Uh,
good stuff, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's called Star Trek: The Indian Generation.
Very good.
There's just they're just looking for the planet.
You
of
could
baby
probably, if
gels.
no one said anything, you could probably do that for 40 minutes.
Dude, this is one of the sketches on the sketch show I'm writing with Lewis.
The Louis J. Gomez hour,
Yeah.
dude.
Computer, define vagina. Vagina, noun, a woman's sexual reproductive organs. Very nice.
Just getting turned up. By the
Like-
definition.
Getting horny, looking at Wikipedia, looking at clinical
Captain,
definitions.
Our shields are at 10%. What should we do? We should meet a baby girl. No, now. The Kardashians are fucking killing us. The Kim Kardashian is so beautiful.
Well, folks, come see us at Funny Moms tomorrow. I think it'll just be me, probably.
I'm out of town. Yeah.
Adam's gone. Nick will be doing Star Trek Indian Generation in his apartment alone.
Doing all 12 characters.
Come see me in Medford, New Jersey, at some weird airport on October 11th. And then I'm coming to Detroit.
The Commander Riker is my favorite. He is the best because he smells the worst of all of this.
Okay, all right. I'm coming to Atlanta on November
He is the
23rd.
smelliest.
And then on Thanksgiving, I'm going to be in Baltimore, home for the holidays,
Everyone
the 29th and the 30th.
He is
Buy
the-
those tickets.
Of all of the Star Trek officers, he is the smelliest.
And then Houston, December 13th. And I'm trying to add more dates soon. Come see us at fucking Funny Moms tomorrow. Fat Tuesdays, every Tuesday at the stand, I'll be there. And go to come.town, buy Nick's t-shirts. Go to israel.org for Adam's
Yeah,
stuff.
just donate.
Just donate to the IDF.
Yeah, we'll plant.
1877
We'll plant a
cars for
tree in
kids.
your name.